I always get hung up on this idea when people say, well, testing increases the velocity of application development. And I think it can only increase the velocity of application development if you're not testing manually. But I feel like you have to test manually, period.
Well, but like to Carol's point, that whole preventing regressions thing, you and I are developing something sort of two different things in parallel, and I commit mine and go on with my day, and then you go and you rebase and you commit yours, and you don't know whether or not you've broken the code that I just committed.
Right.
Sometimes things touch or they share functionality, and you changed the function signature that I was using that function, and you searched for all the uses of that function, and mine wasn't in there because you hadn't rebased yet. And
right. So just to be yes, it catches regressions, and I think that's a huge value. Where I take a little bit of issue is when people say that it increases the velocity of development over time. I have trouble embracing that.
I will tell you, my workflow is to code test manually. I am in the system looking at what I'm doing and making sure that everything I'm doing is accurate. I'm still in there. Mm-hmm. And then when it goes to SQA, usually when it goes over to either code review or to the SQA team for them to start also manually testing it and running their test suite against it, I then usually start writing tests for it. So my test doesn't come after. So, we do the manual still, so I don't feel like it improves the velocity any. I feel like it slows it down.
I'd say this bit, Carol, that I don't believe it increases the velocity in the short term of a program, where I think it does increase velocity, where you have a long-term project that's been around. It is stable, and that's kind of the project I'm working on. It's been around for many years, and anytime we add something new to it, the existing tests are a point of truth for that project.